Get access to exclusive tutorials and take your paracord weaving to the next level by supporting this channel on Patreon. Link in the video and description below. Hey, what's going on guys? Tim here again. In today's video we're making an LA Lakers Jagged Ladder paracord bracelet. That's right, it is basketball season, so figured we'd try out doing some basketball themed paracord bracelets. This one is reversible, so you can wear it on both sides and it looks great. So remember guys, if you were looking for where to get paracord and all the tools I use in this video, feel free to check out those affiliate links down below. That being said, let's get right into the tutorial. So to start this one out, we're working with the core cord first. We're going to double it over, find the middle point, and we're going to tie our diamond knot. So with both strands coming out my hand, I'm going to do an overhand loop on one side, like so, and lay it over the left strand. Then with the left strand, take it behind the strand on the right, and do that over, under, over for those three cords to form the carex bend. And to finish off this diamond knot, take that cord on the right side, you can say, kind of naturally wants to go counterclockwise, bring it past the cord up top and through the middle. Do the same on the bottom, so you bring it past the cord and through the middle, like so. And give it a tug, and we can form up our diamond knot. And at this point you want to roughly set the length of your bracelet, but that is always adjustable because we are doing this knot and loop style. So now I've got my core strand on my jig there. You don't have to use a jig, but I feel it's a lot easier. And I've got my second yellow strand. I'm going to put that behind the core, and we're just going to tie a simple cobra knot, like so. So right strand over the core, and left behind and through the loop on the other side. Then we're going to take our second color, and in this case it's purple. And what we're going to do is loop it, go behind, over the core, and out the other side. Alright, so you can see the purple resting on top of the core, and it's kind of behind those two loops, and you're going to pull everything shut and lock in that purple cord. And of course you want to make sure all cords are equal on both sides. So to start weaving this bracelet, take the right strand, put it in front, left strand behind, so they're kind of crossing over like so, right in front, left behind. Then take the yellow strand on the right. You're going to bend it in front and behind, like so. So loop it underneath and through those loops, kind of purple loops on either side. And you should have what looks like this, okay? Now we're going to pull on the strands equally and just cinch everything up. And once you've got that first one cinched, you're going to repeat the same thing. Right strand in front, left strand behind, take the yellow on the right side, bring it in front, loop it underneath both strands, bring it out through the back there, right? And make sure you keep that working end on the outside. So again, same thing on the other side, bring it in front and then behind and through that kind of purple lobe on either side. And then once you've done that, you can, of course, cinch it shut. So pretty simple pattern for the main part of this bracelet. So now that you've done that, you can just continue this pattern going down your core and go all the way to the end. And when you do get to the end, no need to snip and cinch the cords just yet. You can leave them on there. But just pay attention to how you tension each of these knots as well. It can look uneven if you don't do consistent tension throughout. So try your best to keep equal amounts of tension on the knot. So don't, really tighten, say, the first part of your bracelet and then kind of do it a bit looser in the middle, because it will affect the width and thickness of the bracelet. So just continue that all the way down your core and try to keep everything as consistent as possible. So now that we've gotten to the bottom of our bracelet, we can incorporate our white microcord stitching on the sides. So I've got my microcord on my smallest fid, that's a type 1 fid. I'm just going to kind of feed it through those same kind of loops where the purple cord is. So just get it through the top there. Okay, bring it through. And then put it through to the other side. So you basically want both cords coming out the front of the bracelet. And get both cords even on both sides. So now I apologize for not showing the first side. The footage I had wasn't very usable, but it's essentially the same thing on both sides. So if you can see how I did it on this second side, you could just do the same thing on both sides. So again, I apologize for being confusing. But anyhow, with the white microcord coming out the front, you're going to just follow that yellow weave on the side, all right? And it's a little hard to show exactly where the cord is going through, but just follow exactly that yellow cord, the top part, and bring it through to the back. And once you come out the back, you can go through that purple loop on the side, see? And once you get the first one in, it's much clearer, but again, follow right next to that yellow cord, push it through to the back. So as you can see, I'm going right there between where the yellow meets the purple and have it come out the back. And you can see it kind of follows the same pattern on the back too. It's kind of consistent where it goes. So put it through the front to the back of the bracelet, pull all your cord through to the other side, and then when you get to the other side, you can come back to the front and again just loop it, or sorry, stitch it through that purple knot on the outside there. And you're going to do this for both sides. So again, I apologize for not showing the first side. The footage I had wasn't very good, but you're just going to basically do that stitching all the way down both sides. So I already did one side off camera, and this is the second side. And do that stitching all the way down to the end of your bracelet. So now that we're at the end, you're going to do one last stitch. Again, go through that purple kind of knot on the side there, bring it to the front, and then again, follow that same edge of the yellow cord. And I'm just going to make it easier. I'm going to wrap it around like so, and then bring it around to the back. And then again, I'm going to go through that purple knot on the side. And that's where we can finish it off. So just make sure that that white microcord follows the yellow. And then get everything, just pull on everything, make it nice and tight. And from there, of course, we can just snip and singe all of our excess cords and just snip them and melt them. And I'm going to press down on them with my knotter's tool. And do that for the side cords as well as the excess on the end of the diamond knot. Alright, and there we have it. There is our LA Lakers jagged ladder, and there it is on the wrist. That's the kind of presentation side, but again, remember this one is, you can wear it either way. If you do it knot and loop, it looks great on both sides. And again, just make sure those knots are consistent. You can see a little bit of waviness in mine. I didn't get mine perfect, but yeah, this one turned out great. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. And remember guys, I do run a Patreon page to support this channel. If you want access to exclusive tutorials and all those other Patreon benefits, you can check out link in the video as well as link down below. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and a huge thank you to all my Patreon supporters, both past and present. And maybe if you guys like this video, maybe we will do more NBA teams, let me know down in the comments. All right, thank you so much for watching, guys. See you on the next one. Bye.